Alright guys, so today's episode, something that I'm dearly passionate about, something that's dear to my heart, and that's sneakers. I touched on it a little bit in my last episode when we talked about how to save $1,000, but we're gonna get a little bit in depth on what you can do and what you need to do to capitalize off of things that's in your house. Like one of the things that I always have laying around is my sneakers. I'm a sneaker hoarder. Anybody that knows me knows that I've been this way since I was a kid. I used to trade sneakers before it was even a thing in high school with some of my friends from Harlem. I went to Rice High School and I went to Blessed Sacrament. Shout out to my man Roy, shout out to Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Some of the guys that know how I really do this and how I really give it up. But yeah, sneakers was always my thing. So what we're gonna talk about today is how you could get a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like in this pandemic, we've always been talking about it. Things that we can use to make money. And sneakers is really a good way to make money. I'm gonna touch on it a little bit. So what we got here is a pair of Michael Jordan 7s. These are the Air Bordeaux. I had these a few years ago. I would say they're like a 7, maybe an 8. They're in pretty good condition. I only wore them maybe about 5 or 6 times. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody wants these, you know what I'm saying, this is a plug. I got them. Size 9, 9.5. If you want them, they're yours. I think they're going for about 300 right now, 350 maybe. Don't quote me, but if you want them, you can have them. So these joints right here, you know what I'm saying, are good sneakers. People probably would die for those or would really want them. I just never really wore them that many times. Like I'm older, I wear Vans every day, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have time to be putting on Jordans. I love my Jordans to death, but I just don't have time for them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how to sell these joints, you know what I'm saying? And then under here, I got another pair that's just laying around. These are not the True Blues. These are the... Oh, they are the True Blues. Yeah, these are the True Blues. I might have wore these joints less than the other joints. You look at the bottom of these joints. These shits is clean. These shits is hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, I'm going to get these off. I don't know how much I'm going to get for these, but I'll probably get, I'm saying I might at least probably be able to get like 400, 350, anywhere from 3 to 400. You know what I'm saying? They're going to go for more than the stock price. You know what I'm saying? They're going to go way more than spot price. So, yeah, so what I want you guys to understand is when you got things in the house that you're not using, look from the outside in. Put yourself as another person and say, what do I have in the house that I can honestly use to come up with a residual income, a passive income, an active income like we always talk about, you know? A lot of times we don't pay attention to things that we have and we just let it, lay around and just be there, you know what I'm saying, for practically nothing. So we want to capitalize on the things that we have. So we're going to take these sneakers, we're going to sell them. You can look at the stock price on these. Can't make this up. All right, so what I'm going to do is, because I like to capitalize and, pretty much compound my interest. So if one thing, I can make money off one thing, I'm going to take that, then I'm going to put it into something else and just keep flipping it. So I'm going to compound these joints. I'm going to sell them, get whatever I can get for them, and then throw them in the stock market. And then when I put them in the stock market, I let them sit. I'll put it in a compound interest account, and I'll let it just roll over. And it'll keep rolling over. So whatever I get from this, eventually it's going to be triple or double the amount that I got for it. And that's what it's all about. Doubling your money, getting your flips, compounding. And this is one of the ways you can do it. You take something that you have that's not doing something, and you put it into something else, and then you make it flip. Me personally, I'm going to put it in the stock market, and then eventually that account that I got with the stock market, I might even take that money out and buy some real estate with it. So I'm always making my money work for me. I'm always going to have it compounded. And that's what you want to do, y'all. Like, that's the most important thing. Like, you don't just want your assets just sitting around, because to some people, sneakers might be a liability. And I always talk about assets and liabilities, but to some people, sneakers might be a liability. But to me, I know the true value in these joints. They're an asset. And you can make a ton of money off of them. If you have about 5 or 10 pair of sneakers in the house, that might be $1,000 laying around. Just put your mind into whatever you want to accomplish, y'all. It's not that hard. We can really do this. And I know that you guys can do what I'm doing. It doesn't take, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to do this. This is basic stuff, common sense. And we all have common sense, so let's use it. And that's pretty much it. I'm not going to sit here like I always say and talk your head off, because it ain't no point in that. I want to be short and sweet and get right to the point. So we there. Look for them sneakers in the house. Look for them comic books. Look for them cards. Look for things that you have in the house that's just laying around, and try to sell it. We're going to focus on trying to get money out of junk, or things that some people might not think that have value. Like, sneakers always hold value. Somebody always wants them.
This is a $1 billion industry.
We need to start focusing on more resale sneaker stores. We got to be creative, because there's plenty, like, I honestly see these young kids, they're so innovative with it, and they got it down packed. They sell sneakers through Facebook. They sell sneakers through Instagram. They sell sneakers through companies like StockX, Fight Club. There's a few of them. I don't know all the names, but that's a few just to name. You know what I'm saying? Just to get you kind of familiar with who you can sell them with. So just do your research. Just Google where to buy or where to sell used sneakers. And we need to try to figure out how we can make the used sneaker industry bigger, because this is a $1 billion industry. You know, Jordan doesn't have to be the only one getting rich. You can get rich with this too. And if you have a lot of sneakers, this is the episode for you, because you can resell your old sneakers. If they're just sitting in the house not doing nothing, it doesn't make sense for them to just be sitting there not doing nothing. Put them to use. Find an outlet and capitalize. The money is here. This is the time to do it. You got a lot of time on your hands. We're not really doing much. They didn't open the city back up yet. Get to it. Figure out how to sell used things. Figure out how to resell your sneakers. And once you do that, you're going to be like me. I got a sale on these Bordeauxs. They want $300 for these joints. $303. I'm going to get it off. And then I'm going to get these off, and I'm going to the roof, and I'm putting it into the stock. I'm gonna figure out which stock. I might buy more Nike shares after I sell these Jordans. So how dope is that? You can sell some of your sneakers, put them into the stock market, and then be an owner to the company that you just sold your sneakers from. So you sell your sneakers, then you buy your stock, then you buy the Nike stock. Now you're an owner of Nike. So you got your wares out of them. You're not doing nothing with them. Now you transfer your wealth into something else. So now what we're going to do, we're going to head over to UPS and get these bad boys off. And then next I'm going to try to get these Retro 3s off. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to start with these Bordeauxs. I already got somebody that wants them. I'm going to get them off for $303. And this is what we're doing, y'all. Focus up. Turn junk into gold. Hit that like button and subscribe. So when you go through some of your stuff in your house and you find something that you could sell, the item that you find and you sell, that's going to be the first thing that you use to start your investment. So, you know, I'm using this to give an example so that you guys can understand how easy it is to resell things that you got. And that's pretty much all you need. It's just one item. Once you get that one item, you're gonna get a burst of energy and you're gonna wanna just try to sell as much stuff that you got in your house that's not doing nothing with it. And that's the name of the game. Sell what you're not using and turn junk into gold. And that's what I'm doing right now. We out. You know, when you got the mics in your hand, you feel a certain kind of way. But yeah, man, like, you just gotta know that sometimes we buy things and we just leave them around and we don't do nothing with our stuff. It's a ton of money just waiting for us to make. Never feel like things that you have is garbage. It's really not. It's money. And I'm gonna just start showing y'all how to do this. Like, you know, nobody's perfect. I'm about to go into my hidden treasures. I'm gonna show y'all how to get some quick money. A home run. Some good old Kobe's we could get a couple of dollars for. Some good old KDs, some all pearls or something like that. All right, jackpot. I think we got the ones that I'm looking for. Yeah, these is dumb. All right, so pretty much what I'm gonna do, you see I got an ill sneaker collection and a bunch of stuff that I'm not doing nothing with. What I'm gonna try to do is start making money off of things that I have in here. And it's not even what I'm about to do, this is what I'm gonna do. So you can do the same thing. You need to take things that you're not doing nothing with in your house or in your home or anywhere in your storage facility and start turning it into money. Because junk turns into gold. All right, so we here at UPS. I'm about to get these joints off. Money time, baby. This is what we do. Residual income, passive income, active income. Go get these Jordans off. Wish me luck.